Can bring the storied trophy home, however. It promises to be enthralling, high-octane stuff, and it is kicking off very soon. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, that was special. Now stand by for this. It's hard to imagine how those players might be feeling, but what do you think might be going through their minds, Jim?
Well, I think there's definitely a lot of pride and honour at play here, Peter, and they'll be raring to go, obviously. Sure, there'll be a few nerves out there, but that's understandable given what's at stake. I think we could be in for a cracker here, and really, here's hoping.
So things are underway.
Yeah, I think I'll be keeping a keen eye, Peter, on the early exchanges here. Both managers did emphasise their eagerness to get on the front foot, so we'll see how true to their word they are.
Well, history tends to say that these finals are pretty tight games, Jim. Yeah. Same again, do you think?
Yeah, the odds are that's always likely to be the case, Peter, but I'd like to think that fortune will favour the brave here.
And that was asking for too much. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? He scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, it's certainly a huge goal, Peter, one that I'm hoping will now open up the game a lot more.
He's got away. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Gabriel with the clearance. Some front-footed pressing going on here. So he's having a shot, and he shoots! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rafael Leao! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now Ederson. And it's Paquetá. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rafael Leao powering forward here. João Neves tries a deft little ball. And the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Rafinha. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Paquetá. Space for him to turn and look. And the ball is out of play. No, that was never going to make it. Ronaldo running with the ball. Lucas Paquetá. Neymar. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what's he giving here? Portugal really could have done without this. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, that was totally needless, Peter. This is one game you can't afford to lose your head. He's lost his discipline there.
Well, they can protest all they want, but a sensational save by José Sá. João Cancelo goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Not the most accurate pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ibanez. That has not gone well. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ruben Neves gets across to intercept that. Half-time getting close now. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Bruno Guimaraes.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Eva Nielsen. Matheus Nunes. Well read, and the danger is averted. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Foram indicados
Neymar.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
The message is clear, none shall pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. Matheus Nunes. He's going to be disappointed with that. So we are halfway through this final. Sochin Beglin, halfway through. What are your thoughts for the final so far?
So far, so good, Peter. But there'll be a response from their opponents in the second half. I'm sure that'll be discussed in the dressing room. That period immediately after half-time will be very interesting indeed. They have to be really, really ready for it.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. Portugal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Back on the way then. He's had it taken off him. Great vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
João Neves. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's let fly. Ibanez. Out of play for a throw. Rafinha. Showing great feet there. Aims beyond the defence. Looking for the run. Looks a good ball through. Sensational save by José Sá. Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rafinha! No, not the best of headers. Portugal in a very solid position, 2 to the good. João Neves going forward. Nicely shaped ball. He has a look out. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rafinha!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
A lot of hope resting on this change, Peter. The fact remains is they need a goal.
It's come to nothing. And that is well cleared. Ambitious ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Lucas Paqueta receives it in a wide position. João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pinches it off him. Ruben Neves. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it's good refereeing, I think, especially in a final, so I just hope he takes heed.
Ederson. Marquinhos. Couto. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Evan Nielsen.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well read, nice interception. So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory.
Brazil appear determined to play through the middle again. And
He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for it.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Ederson tries from a long way out, off the bar. And no one is overly concerned about that. Alexandro. He'll try to keep this alive. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Neymar. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Portugal are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
João Neves hit the slide tackle there. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. João Pedro. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Ederson. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, and his manager is visibly annoyed with that, and that's one more thought that he didn't want to have to think about.
And it's Paquetá. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's burst through. A whisker away from making it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they've done it. They are the champions of the world. A lifetime's glory, a lifetime's honour.
And you know, it really is the pinnacle for these players. This is the ultimate experience.
And this is football's ultimate prize. 5 kilos of 18-carat gold. There is nothing that could compare to this.
I can only dream.
Can we not all dream of scenes which here are truly extraordinary? I think we are about to run out of time, so that is it from us. And once again, congratulations to the winners.